Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be taking chart requests from the live chat here on YouTube. Every single Wednesday we clock in and take them straight from the YouTube right here at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We are live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel here at 4 p.m. Pacific time. You can see it is now 4:01 and we will be taking requests from the live chat. One thing I want to point out here before we get into the requests is that Ethereum is still in a solid bull flag, guys. This has been a very boring 3 weeks. I understand that. Okay, I'm just as bored as you guys are. I mean, price for a lot of these coins has gone absolutely nowhere, but we need to continue to dig in and stay patient here, guys. If you guys know what a bull flag is, okay, here, I'm going to break it down for you. I'll give you some examples of some bull flags. So all I did was type into ChatGPT, hey, what's a bull flag? It'll give you an explanation, but it gave me some images here, so I want you to see what a bull flag is and what it indicates. So in a bull flag pattern is when we get this huge move up, okay, normally a lot of volume coming in that causes this big price action to the upside, okay? That's called the flag pull. So that's an uptrend. So if we go back over here to Ethereum, you could see that that's happening right here, right? Ethereum lost its uptrend right back here in November. Okay, we knew that Ethereum was in a downtrend because we were trending below the EMAs. We were getting rejected. Okay, this was a bear market from January all the way down to April. Okay, actually May. May is when we broke out. So May was the start of altcoin season. It started right here on May 8th when we got that flag pull right there. Again, the pull is just this big move up here. Okay, what comes after the pull is the flag. Okay, the flag is when we're just kind of going sideways, bouncing up, down, up, down. You could see that in Ethereum's price action right now. I mean, we're literally, I could draw the flag right here, okay, with a couple of horizontal lines. See, that's the flag. Okay, we're just chopping. So what comes after the flag pattern, right? We got the pull, we got the flag, and normally the longer the flag, this is a very long consolidation period. So on these really long ones, when they go on like this for like 3 weeks, that's when you see the big breakout to the upside. Okay, the longer the consolidation, normally the bigger the move, and you can see the breakout comes after we break the top of that channel. Okay, and the top of that channel for Ethereum is still sitting right there at 2,800. So unfortunately, we have to wait for this altcoin season to get its next leg higher when Ethereum breaks 2,800. It could happen any minute, any hour, any day as of right now. We need a catalyst. We need some type of big news event. I just saw someone in the Discord talking about XRP. The case is going to be over on the 19th. I know I've heard that 25 times now. But I don't know if that's going to be the catalyst. I don't know if it's going to be Trump coming out and saying, hey, no capital gains on cryptocurrency. That would be huge for the markets. I don't know what the catalyst is going to be, but we need one. And again, we're just waiting for Ethereum to break 2,800. These dots have been coming, but again, the dots don't matter. Okay, I mean, they matter, but we're just going sideways right now. We haven't gotten that big breakout to the upside. So understanding market structure is important. I think once Ethereum does decide to break 2,800, the thing is going to absolutely fly. And this is one of the longest consolidation periods, one of the longest flags I've seen in a bull flag pattern like this in a very long time. And there's a lot of examples it gives you here. You can see there's the pull, there's the flag, there's the breakout. Okay, there's the pull, there's the flag, there's the breakout. Okay, there's the pull, there's the flag, there's the breakout. So don't be fooled, guys. A lot of people getting very impatient. It's very obvious to see. It's very understandable. Everybody wants the Lambo right now. Okay, I want it right now. Everybody has that instant gratification, right? They want the instant gratification, but they don't want to wait. Okay, we need to continue to dig in here. Stay patient. We're all in the perfect spot right now, guys. We're fine. Okay, nothing happening here. We're sitting in the middle of a consolidation pattern. Okay, so deal with it. Okay, eventually this is going to come. We're going to get that breakout and we're going to fly. Okay, we're perfectly set up here. Okay, everything is looking good. Even the monthly dot down here on Ethereum, we talked about this on Monday. You see that right there coming here in June. The last time we got one of those with the wave all the way down here, the blue wave down here, was right here in November. That was at 1,800. We went up for the next 6 months. So again, this is a 1 to 6 month swing trade, guys. This isn't a get rich quick overnight thing. Okay, this is buy and hold for 1 to 6 months right now. Okay, we are swing traders on this channel. We are not day traders. Okay, buy and hold. Okay, we are in the perfect spot right now to be invested. Okay, and everyone's getting impatient. You can see it on social media. You see it everywhere. I can smell it. I can smell it. Okay, so let's see what we got here, guys. Chart requests. Go ahead and drop them in the live chat. We will be taking some. Right here for the chart request. Welcome, Mark Good. If you guys do want the priority access to chart requests today, if I don't get to your request, Nightbot's going to drop a link to be a YouTube Spartan. That's a total separate membership than the Discord. It just gets you access to these chart request videos that we do here on Wednesday. It gives you priority access. So Mark is requesting Chainlink. Okay, most of you guys know that Chainlink is my largest position. I'm still liking Chainlink here. Right now, what we're doing is putting in a double bottom. So a double bottom is where you come in, right? You bounce, you pull back, you bounce. Okay, we bounced right there at around, what was that? $13, okay, $13.20, call it. And now we pulled all the way back and we're retracing into that bottom. So $13 is going to be a big level for Chainlink. If Chainlink does break down below 13, it could come all the way back down here to where we bounced in April at $10. That'd be the spot I would be looking to be adding more. I'm pretty much fully positioned on this, not looking to average, but it's solid above 13, guys. And again, Chainlink, in my opinion, is one of the best fundamental plays in crypto. It has probably the most utility out of any project. So just understand this is a long-term investment. We're always 1 to 6 months out on our buys. It still doesn't have the monthly alert yet. I still think that's coming sometime here in June or July. Okay, still predicting this thing to be back up here anywhere between 40 and 50 by the end of summer. Okay, a green dot would be awesome on the monthly chart, but until we get that volume, until we get that breakout on Ethereum, you're not going to see altcoins move. And again, that could happen at any second, any hour, any minute, right? We can get some news catalyst that's going to send us 20, 30% higher like we did back here in May. Look at that. We went up 20% in one day. So it's not useful to sit here and try to time it right now. Okay, like I said, that Ethereum monthly dot is literally the most bullish thing that we could have on our charts right now here in June. Okay, that tells us that, hey, it's time to be positioned. Okay, we should not be waiting. We should be fully positioned in our assets right now, looking 1 to 6 months out on altcoins. Okay, and I still really like Chainlink above 13. If 13 breaks, we'll just have to reassess and see the next level it comes down to. You got support right there at $12, and you also got support down there at 10. Okay, a lot of buyers stepped in right here at 10. They did not let that thing go below 10. So above 13, I still really like it. Again, the dot is still green here on the daily. The weekly is red, okay, but that could change quick, right? That could change this week or next week. We get that next green dot. Honestly, that's what I'd be looking for on Link to get that next leg higher. But I think it's a steal here at $13. I think this is an easy 3 to 5x in the next 1 to 6 months. Okay, I'm still targeting the end of summer to the end of the year for being the altcoin top. I think right now we're literally just in a consolidation phase. I think we're sitting right here in the middle of a consolidation phase. Okay, we're somewhere in this area right here. Okay, somewhere in this area we're just going sideways, right? Price hasn't really moved in a while. Okay, we went down, broke out of the downtrend, and now we're chopping around, just doing a little bit of sideways action over the last 3 or 4 weeks. What else we got here? SEI from Harrison. And guys, yeah, if you guys want to, if I miss your request, just keep dropping it in the chat. I'm going to be live here for an hour or two, just taking your guys' chart requests. So if we can get this video to 300 likes, I'll give away 300 XRP. We got to do it on the stream, though. So make sure you guys smash that like if you guys are tuning in right now. Appreciate you guys showing up again. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on YouTube for some TA. And SEI's printing a green dot here as well. Again, just going sideways. Haven't moved in 5 days. So that one could have a red dot tomorrow. But again, I don't think it's anything to worry about. This monthly chart is setting up extremely, extremely nice. I wouldn't get shaken out here, folks. The support level you want to watch right now is around 18 cents. If that breaks, we'll most likely come back down here to 15. But again, green dot right here on the daily. I know we're below those EMAs, okay? But as long as we don't print a red dot tomorrow, this thing looks really good. I'd be watching the weekly chart here to get another green dot on the weekly, okay? In the monthly, there's no data on the monthly, but you can see that the stochastic RSI, that light blue line there is on the floor. So when that thing's at 0 is typically a good place to be buying, right? Ethereum, we've been talking about this the last couple weeks. I personally am not selling any of my altcoins until Ethereum's stochastic RSI, that light blue line gets back up here and touches the white dotted line. Okay, you can see it touched it right there in 2024, and it touched it back here in April. Okay, so April of 2021 was the top of the last bull run. That was at 4,500. You can see it was touching it right there in April, March. It was touching it right here in March of 2024. It sold off. Everybody thought this right here was the start of the bull run when Trump got elected there, but that turned out to be a bull trap. So if you guys don't know what a bull trap is when everyone thinks we're going up and then they shove it down on us, right? The smart money, the market makers, they shove it down on us. If you guys want to know where the bull trap was for crypto, it was in November, okay? Trump got elected. Everyone was excited. Everyone was ecstatic, right? Everyone was buying. Everybody was excited, right? That was a classic bull trap, okay? I myself got caught up in it as well. I thought we were going up. I thought that was a huge catalyst, okay? We came back down, and now we're going to reset. We're resetting the move, okay? This move happens over and over and over again. The bull trap, hear me out, was right there in November, okay? That was the bull trap, okay? The bull trap was right in here, right in this area. We pushed up. We had a big move up. We pulled back. We started to go back up right here in January. Return to normal. We're going back up. Get crushed. Okay, get everybody out of the market. Okay, now everyone's just frustrated. Everyone's throwing a tantrum, right? Some have been kicked out by their wives. It's what happens, right? These markets are brutal sometimes, guys, and that was a bull trap. But as long as you're still in the market right now, right, if you continue to buy the dip over the last 4, 5, 6 months, I think you're going to be just fine, okay? I think you're going to be just fine. Just make sure you're buying quality, good projects, good quality projects. Don't be buying meme coins or shit coins right now, because eventually we are going to get this move again, and we are all going to benefit from it. And I think this move is coming sometime this summer. My target is August to September. Okay, it could go all the way into November. We will see. We will see real soon. I see one for H-bar from Chuck. SEI is still a solid hold. Okay, look for a place to average in on it. Same thing with H-bar, solid hold here. If it comes down to 14, you're just going to buy more. Okay, where I'd be looking to buy more of whatever asset I'm in right now would be on a weekly chart. Okay, because we got a lot of red weeklies last week. Okay, so that means, okay, we're coming down. You can see the next buy target would be right there at 15. Okay, and after that would probably be down there at 10. But I don't see H-bar breaking down below 15. I think we're going to get a move up here into the end of the week. I think they're trying to flush people out. Okay, people are getting scared. We lost the EMAs. That's fine. Okay, set up some targets to where you think it makes sense to average down. Again, nothing goes down forever. Nothing goes up forever. Okay, we just have to play it smart, folks. Play it smart. H-bar still needs that green dot on the monthly as well. Okay, watching 16 cents right now. If 16 breaks, I'd be watching 15. But the dot is still green. We're probably going to get a red dot here to open up tomorrow's candle. But that just means we're going down for a couple days. Okay, you can see right here is where the buyer stepped in last time. Okay, I think any dip right now is just getting ate up by the smart money. Okay, I think these guys are loading their bags right now. Okay, and they're getting ready to send it. Okay, retail's bailing. Every day I log into Twitter. Okay, it's more crying, it's more whining, it's more bitching, it's more moaning. Okay, that is when we want to buy, folks. When people are not having a good time. Okay, I'm having a good time. But other people are not having a good time. Other people are whining, they're crying. Altcoin season is never going to happen, this, that, and the other. Okay, that is when we want to be loading our bags. We don't want to be loading our bags when everyone's screaming from the top of the mountain to buy, right? Just like they were in November. Okay, everyone was bullish in November. Okay, when Trump got elected. Everybody was buying. Okay, if you were buying with us, you guys bought before that move in September. In November. Okay, we were calling out XRP at 50 cents. Back in, what was it? Okay, we got the green dot there on the monthly back in August at 50 cents. 50 cents, okay? This thing went from 50 all the way up to 340. Okay, I have the receipts. We were buying XRP right here. I sold way too early. Okay, I didn't think this thing was going to go all the way up to 350, but it did. But the whole point is we want to buy when no one's talking about it. Okay, the sentiment on XRP back here was, oh, it's a shit coin. No one's ever going to buy it. It's garbage. It's a trash coin. Nobody cares. Da-da-da-da. Kind of like the sentiment on Ethereum right now, right? Oh, it's a dead project. It's not going anywhere, right? That is when you want to buy the good quality projects, when people are bashing them, right? Everyone wants to buy XRP up here at $3.40, $3. No one wants to buy it down here at 50. So again, guys, it's all market psychology here, folks. We can understand the psychology of the market. You show me the chart. You show me the chart. I can tell you what the news is. I can tell you what the news is. Okay, if you just show me the chart. Okay, Ethereum, dead project, right? It's a dead project, but it's coming back alive. I'm telling you guys right now, Ethereum is probably going to be trading between 5,000 and 8,000 by the end of the year. Okay, it's not going to get there tomorrow when we wake up in the morning, but over the next 1 to 6 months, I think Ethereum is going to be anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000. What else we got? XPR, the XPR network. Okay, this thing's just chopping around. Okay, had a huge move up here, and now it's just consolidating. So, yeah, again, just stuck in a sideways phase. So when things go sideways, they don't break out until the volume comes in. So I like it as long as it doesn't break down below these lows right here at 0.0027. SUI from Harrison. Okay, this one's coming back into that $3 level we were looking at. So $3 is sitting right there. It's got a red dot today. So if you're in a position, you could use a stop loss at $3. But this is one I'm going to be looking to pick up here if it really takes a dump here. So I'm going to watch that $3 level. Again, it's still up above the EMA there, which is good. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. We'll see if some buyers step in here tomorrow and keep this thing above $3. But if it breaks $3, there's going to be a lot of stop losses at that level, which will probably cause some panic selling. But if this thing ever came back down to like $2, that would be a steal. Even $2.50 is a good level to look to pick some of this up. I don't even think $3 is a bad place to pick some of this up. I do think it has a very solid community on Twitter. I've been following it for a while. One of our favorite meme coins, Chirp. This is actually built on the SUI network. Chirp is a $7 million market cap. Okay, very small project, but it is a coin that is built on the SUI network. And ever since I bought Chirp, I have been tracking SUI. So SUI is something I'm looking to get into. I want to buy that thing on the next daily dot. You can even look for the weekly here. The weekly's got a red dot as well. It really needs to hold $3. $3 is a big level. If that breaks, it'll most likely come down to $2.50, and that'll be the next place to look to pick some up. But right now, if you guys are watching, yeah, I'd be watching for the weekly signals. Again, we call these weekly signals out over here inside the Discord. So you guys can get access to the daily alerts, the weekly alerts, and the monthly alerts over here in the Discord. The next round of weekly alerts on crypto, I think, will be massive. And we'll just see, right? We'll just see if we can hold on to $3 here on SUI. That's really the important technical level to be watching right now. So they could shove it down into it, liquidate everybody's stop losses, because I guarantee you a bunch of people have stop losses set at $3 right now. So they could shove it down and then suck it right back up. That would be bullish. But it does have a red here showing up on the daily. I think you're going to see some daily alerts, daily red dots coming in here in a couple hours for tomorrow, which doesn't mean it will close red. Okay, it just means there is some bearish divergence. That's all it means, folks. $3 is a very, very big level. Yeah, if you want to sign up for the Discord, guys, we call out all the alerts over here. It's $4 a month for the Discord. That is a separate membership than the YouTube, but this gets you access to everything, man. Everything. We have about 2,000 members over here now, and it's the place to be. I love our community, man. We have, I think, the best community in all of investing. I mean, we don't just talk about crypto. We talk about stocks. We talk about everything, right? We got general chat, stock chat, crypto chat. I mean, there is constantly... Who posted this? That's ridiculous. Let's be respectful there, buddy. I'm going to take that off. That's funny. That's kind of funny, though, dude. Oh, man. There isn't normally, degenerate stuff. I love our community, man. It's awesome. It's great. We got news over here. It's completely free to join, but the membership, if you guys want to learn more about the membership of the Discord, it's right over here in the Discord. And if you guys don't have the indicator yet, you guys can get that as well in this trading indicator tab. Just click on this link right here under the trading indicator tab, and you guys get all these signals, right? The green, the red dots, the stochastic RSI, the EMAs, everything that we talk about and use for TA. Your layout will look exactly like mine, okay? All you got to do is click this link, takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads right in. If you guys got questions or need assistance with that, my email is right there inside of the chat. But yeah, $3, big level for SUI there, Harrison. XRP, we just kind of looked at that. We did get the nice bounce there off the 200. There's nothing really to report on XRP either. $2 is just that technical level we've been watching. $2 is just below that 200 EMA. This bounce right here was very bullish in my opinion. Okay, that is one of the best places to look to buy your assets if they're in an uptrend, is when it pulls back into that 200. You can see it pulled back right there in March, had a nice move. Pulled back right here in April, really nice move. What the markets are lacking right now, guys, is volume. Volume. Okay, there's no volume in the market right now, meaning there's no big money buying yet. Okay, but we're getting to some prices. We're getting to some areas where I think you're going to see a flood of buyers stepping in. I think you're going to see the next round of liquidity stepping into the markets. And it, like I said, it could be any day, any hour as of right now. Okay, any day, any hour, you could see it happen right here, right now. Okay, I mean, we could wake up tomorrow and we're up 30%. I mean, those are the levels we're at, right? Everyone wants to buy XRP up here. Why wasn't XRP a good buy up here, guys? Up here in January, up at 330, 340. Because you had that separation off the EMAs, right? You were 58% off the 6-month moving average. Okay, we also have a Fibonacci indicator that we use here. When we're up in the red zone, okay, when we're getting the red dot in the red zone, we know that's where we need to be taking profits, okay? Red dots in the red zone are profit-taking opportunities. Right here was the perfect place. That dot right there was the perfect place to take profits there on XRP. You should have been taking some off right there, okay? And then what did it do? It pulled all the way back into these EMAs, right? All the way back into the 200, all the way back into the 200 there. And you had the green dot, boom, called out there yesterday. I still really like XRP. Okay, nothing is hurt on the chart as long as we hold that $2 level. So also I'd be watching the weekly chart on this one as well for a green dot. Okay, we got a red one last week on the weekly. We need that green dot to show up either this week or next week to save the trend. And as long as it holds on to $2, I think we're absolutely still looking fantastic here. Still in a very strong uptrend. Right now, we're just consolidating. We're just going sideways, building a base here above 2. Josh, what's going on, my brother? Can you look at Applied Digital stock? Where's the top in your opinion? Applied Digital. That is ALPD. Wow, that thing's taking off right now. So I'm going to pull up the auto fib again. Again, you guys can get access to the auto Fibonacci that we use here. By going to that link in the bio, you'll get all this layout. If it doesn't show up on your chart, all you got to do is toggle here. Okay, you just turn it on and turn it off. This thing's in a blue sky breakout, so it's at all-time highs. So, I mean, honestly, dude, if I was trading this, I would sell it like now, because our entry would have been right here at around 7. It's up 92%. So I'd at least take off half here and see what happens. I don't know. They must have had some kind of news catalyst. Securities has raised the price from $8 to $15. So, I mean, it literally broke the fib. So it's just kind of breaking out over all-time highs. I would just keep creeping a stop. I mean, look how far off the EMAs you are right now. You see that? It's actually sitting at $14.37. So you're literally sitting at a 52% premium. So when my assets are 52% off the averages, that's normally where I'll sell at least half. If it was me here, I would probably take the majority of it off. Yeah, I'd at least sell half here. I mean, it's been all the way up to 34, but you got a green dot here on the monthly as well. But very strong trend. You're just very extended off of the EMAs. So that's where I'd normally sell at least half or 25%. Take some off here and then continue to use a trailing stop loss. I mean, the 9-day moving average is sitting at $9 right now. What else we got? Pepe golden dot. Pepe's got a golden dot. I don't see that. Nope, it's got a red dot. So Pepe, we're still watching that 0.00001 level. Okay, you got a red dot here today. So that's a good place if you want to set a stop loss. If that breaks, we'll most likely come back down here and test this level. But again, we're looking for the green dot here right now on the weekly. We want to see the weekly green dots. It actually still has a green dot. A red dot showed up, but it faded away. So as long as we hold this level right here at 0.00001, Pepe looks good. Okay, Pepe looks fine here above that level. Okay, up above those EMAs. It looks good. Okay, I think this is a fake out today. I think we're going to get a green candle tomorrow. I could be totally wrong. Again, I'm just a guy on YouTube that reads charts, but normally when we're into these EMAs is a great time to be looking for positions, looking for pullbacks, and looking for entries. Above this level right here at 0.00001, we're still bullish on Pepe, still fully bullish. Okay, stochastics pointing straight up here. Pepe's still one of my favorite setups. Ondo gold dot faded. No, the gold dot was confirmed yesterday or 2 days ago. That dot cannot be taken away. So the golden dot on Pepe is a very, very bullish signal. What's that telling us? That's telling us that 80 cents is the bottom. Okay, if you guys don't know what the golden dot is, what the golden dot is a 1 to 6 month swing trade signal. So this means buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. Okay, a great example of a golden dot that printed last November was right here on H-bar. You had the golden dot right here on H-bar, November 9th. This happened on, November 5th of 2024. That came at 4 cents. Over the next 30 days, it went all the way up to 40 cents. Okay, does that mean that's going to happen to Ondo? No. But the golden dot is a very rare occurrence. You can see before that one on H-bar, it only came one other time. Okay, actually, it never came again after that. Okay, that was the first golden dot we ever got there on H-bar. But they don't come often. They are very rare signals, and what they signify, how we use them here on this channel, is we buy and we hold for 1 to 6 months. Okay, above 80 cents, Ondo is looking really good here. Okay, if it breaks 80 cents, we're just going to look to buy more at 70. But that is a great signal to take along on. Okay, one of the best signals to take along on, right behind the monthly signal, right behind the monthly green dot. Can you get hold on Ethereum chain? Price is 0.00. Sure. Hold USD, or is it hold ETH? What's the ticker on it? Is it hold station or hold coin? There's a lot of them. Let me know. I see one for XCN. XCN. That's got a green dot today, but that's a pretty ugly candle. As long as this thing holds on to 0.012, it is bullish, but it's just been choppy. It's very choppy here. So it's trying to build a base here. It's giving you the green dot here, but we got rejected pretty hard today. And the weekly's still coming down as well. What's the monthly saying? Monthly's giving you a red dot. So if you want to protect your capital, I would definitely use a stop loss at 0.012 there. You can see how it pulled back into that 200 there. It bounced, had a big run up, pulled all the way back, bounced. It can do the same thing. It can pull right back into the 200 here. Okay, as long as it holds 0.012, that's fine. SEI, we covered that. We covered SEI. What I'd be watching for on SEI right now, we got the daily confirmation. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'd be waiting for the weekly confirmation now on SEI. Right now, we're just going sideways. Okay, we're just kind of chopping. Choppy, okay? We're not getting that big parabolic move that everybody wants to the upside yet. We're just going sideways. Right now is a great time to have some patience, folks. Great time to have some patience. Don't get flushed out in a consolidation period. Again, if you zoom out of the chart, we're just doing one of these, okay? We're somewhere in this area right here, okay? We're not going down 50, 60%. We're not going up by a massive amount. We're just stuck somewhere in this range, okay? Going sideways. Sideways. Okay, that was the end of the dip right here. I don't think we ever break these lows on SEI. We could come all the way down to 15 cents, but I would just buy more at that area. Right now, we should be buying every single dip that we get. And again, what I think is going to send SEI to the next level is the next green dot here on the weekly. You can see this one came back in April. That was at 17 cents. It went all the way up to 30 cents. That was around a 100% move. Okay, so again, we're in a consolidation period going sideways. Okay, I want this thing to take off just as much as you guys, but realistically, we're just going sideways. We're stuck in a consolidation phase. Okay, not moving. Okay, we're bottoming here. We're topping here. Okay, we're stuck in a range. Okay, so what I'd watch for on SEI is that green dot there on the weekly. The uncommon man. Let me know. Let me know what the ticker is, man. I'll take a look at that for you. Just let me know the ticker of the hold. There is quite a few of them. Here's XLM. Again, watch for that green weekly. Okay, XLM is one we called the monthly out on back here in November at 9 cents. It went all the way up to 64. Okay, that was a like 600-700% move. Okay, insane move. So, yeah, I mean, this was an ugly candle here today. We do have a nice base right here at 25 cents. If 25 cents breaks, we'll most likely come down here to the 22 to 20 cent level. But right now, you just want to watch this 25 cent level. Okay, that is the base. That is the area we are trying to hold on to here. That's the area where the bulls are holding it up above it. but I'd be watching one of the macro charts like the weekly or the monthly. Okay, the higher the time frame on the indicator, the more accurate they are. Okay, the more accurate the signals on the weekly and the monthly. Okay, the monthlies print. The monthlies are one of the best signals. Well, it is actually the best signal you can get for a 1 to 6 month swing trade. And XLM doesn't have one yet, but it is trying to build a base here at 25. Again, the charts look great. We just need some type of catalyst, guys. We need some type of news event. I got a feeling there's going to be a major catalyst here in the month of June. It's going to be something to do with the United States and buying crypto, or Trump taking away capital gains tax on crypto, or the Fed cutting rates, or quantitative easing going into play. There's going to be something. I could feel it in my bones. Okay, the charts are just looking way too bullish right now. Okay, they look way too bullish right now for nothing to happen here. I mean, it's like this. These setups are just beautiful. Okay, so XLM 25 cents is the level you want to watch. We got whiff with a red dot here. So you're going to get some red dots probably coming in here in the next 30 minutes. We get new candles every day at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So that red dot tells you like, hey, 80 cents is a big support level. So if you want to set a stop loss on whiff at 80 cents, that is your signal to do so. And you can see that the red dot is actually faded there. I see one for Jeff for AERO. AERO. You got the green dot right there. 50 cents is the level we're watching. If that breaks, we'll most likely come down to 40, where we found a base right here. Another one that is in my portfolio, and I am watching for a green dot right now on the weekly. I like the fact that we pulled back for 4 weeks now. I think this chart is going to go like this. Okay, I think this is what this is. I think this is what's coming. Where's the draw tool here? I've never used the draw tool. So I think we're going to find a base right here around 50, and I think the next move is going to be like that. I think you're going to see a big move higher into summer. Okay, and again, that's just my prediction. 50 cents is holding on very, very strong right now. If you want to set a stop loss, you could set one right there at 50 cents. Okay, but I'd just be looking to buy more down here at 40 if it happens. Okay, this is one of the biggest liquidity providers. It is the biggest liquidity provider on the Base network, and the Base network is Coinbase's blockchain. So I think this is a very solid, easy 10x play here for this bull run that's coming here into summer. And you can see it's right back in the area back here in 2024. There we did where we did the Ripsky at. What else we got? ARKHAM. Okay, that one's been hit very hard. Okay, that's a pretty ugly looking chart. I hope you know what you're buying here. I've never heard of this project, but I would be watching these lows right here at 48. Okay, that's a big level. It's got a red dot here today. So, again, tomorrow is going to be interesting. Okay, again, we're just chopping around right now, going sideways. So, I mean, it's really hard to do TA. I mean, that's really all I can tell you guys right now is that we're just stuck in a sideways phase here. Okay, going sideways, right? Not a lot of fun. Everybody wants this, okay, but in order to get this, sometimes you got to wait through this. Okay, there's 3 different directions the market moves. Only 3. There's only 3 directions the market moves. We go up, we go down, or we go sideways. Right now we're going sideways. This is the most boring phase of the markets, guys, when we don't do anything. When we're just up one day, down the next, up one day, down the next, sideways. Okay, you saw that in Ethereum at the beginning of the video. 3 weeks. 3 weeks we've been going up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, it's very boring. I mean, there's no other way to put it, right? It's not like we can just wave a wand and we get the move that we want. That's not how the markets move. I know everyone wants that instant gratification. Everyone wants the Lambo now. Nobody wants to wait for the Lambo. Okay, after the consolidation period, you guys look. Consolidation, rip. Okay, the breakout always comes after the consolidation, especially after we get that flag, that bull flag I was telling you guys about at the beginning of the show here. You got that flag up, you got the flag pole, and you got the flag. That's a bull flag. Okay, all we need Ethereum to do is break 2,800. When Ethereum breaks 2,800, you're going to see altcoins go up 20, 30, 40, 50%. Okay, but it's not going to happen until Ethereum breaks out over 2,800. Uniswap. Uniswap is a big protocol on Ethereum. Again, choppy, right? We were going down, going down, going down. We were doing this, okay? We were doing that from right here, the bull trap. You guys remember the bull trap? So, I mean, look at this graph, guys. These are identical, okay? You have this big move up here in November. Huge move up here. November, ripski. We went from $6 all the way up to 20. That was a 250% move. A beautiful move up. Okay, everyone was excited. Everyone was happy. Everyone was yelling from the top of their lungs. Oh my gosh, right? Everyone was excited. The excitement was there. Okay, not a time we want to be buying, right? We want to buy when people are down and out, when people are crying on social media, when they're throwing in the towel, when they're quitting. Okay, I've seen a number of videos these last few days of influencers saying they're selling everything, they're done, it's over, they're selling everything, they're moving on. Okay, that is music to my ears, folks. Music. I love it. It's my favorite jam. I eat that shit up. Okay, when I see the crybabies start to quit and start to say, "Oh, it's over. I'm selling everything. I'm going home." Right? Wife's kicking me out. I'm gonna go back to McDonald's. Whatever the case. Right? I love that. I love it because that tells me we're getting close or we're at the bottom, right? The bottom is despair. Okay, I know it's hard to think about and hard to, comprehend, but when nobody's having a good time is the best time to be loading your bags and just holding on, okay? Because this is going to come back. We're going to get this again. I don't know when this is going to be. My prediction is this time right here will be somewhere between August and September. Could even be all the way into November. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but based on what the charts are telling me, I'm thinking this is going to be somewhere around the end of the summer to the end of the year. Okay, and right now we're somewhere in this phase right here. Okay, I think we're in a bear trap personally, but we're somewhere in this range right now, guys. Somewhere in this range, especially with crypto. Okay, I love to see people throwing in the towel. It makes me very happy. Okay, and they're throwing in the towel when we're just going sideways. We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. Okay, a lot of those guys are trading leverage and shit. Do not trade leverage. Do not leverage crypto. Okay, if you guys want to gamble at the casino, go to the casino. But if you don't use leverage, you can never be liquidated. They can't liquidate you. I have zero leverage in the crypto markets. Okay, I have hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in the crypto markets. Leverage is for people who are not smart. I almost said the word. I'd probably get banned from YouTube if I said the word. But Uniswap, again, we're just sideways, dude. So just go inside. Be patient, man. Be patient. When Ethereum breaks out over 2,800, this thing's going to fly. And I don't know what the catalyst is going to be, but we are nowhere near where we want to be selling. We're sitting right on the 50-day moving average, looking beautiful. Okay, this thing is solid over 550. If 550 breaks, I'd be looking to buy more down here at 5. But $5 is the bottom. Okay, that was the bottom for Uniswap. It's not going lower than 5. ZBCN. How'd this thing turn up? I'm still a seller of this, guys. I still don't want to touch this thing yet. Again, this is what everyone was selling their XRP to buy. Everyone was selling XRP to buy the ZBEC or whatever it is. ZBEC. Is that it? ZBEC network. Again, I'm the chart's overbought. The chart is you could be bullish on the technology. You could be bullish on what they do. Okay. Hold on. Okay. You could be bullish on the technology. You could be bullish on everything else. But if the chart is overbought, that is where you want to take some profits, guys. And I've been saying that. This thing's down 40% from the top. Okay. All the way down here is 55%. All the way down here is 74%. So the people that were calling me an idiot on Twitter, not selling up here at between 5 and 6 cents, okay, they're now down 50%. So if they had 10,000 up here, if you had $10,000 up here, you're down to $6,000 because you were greedy. Again, the red dots inside of the red zone are where we want to take some profits. Okay, and wait for the retracement back into the mean. We want to buy as close to that average, as close to that mean as possible, guys. As close to the average as possible. Right now, we're way off of the averages, so wait for this thing to reset. If you like the technology, great. Fundamentals are awesome. Okay, if you're still in it, you could use this 4 cent level as a stop loss, okay, or 0.004, whatever it is. But I don't know. It's at too big of a premium. Again, when everyone else is excited, when everyone else is talking about it, is that a good time to be buying your asset? Right? I'm selling $200,000 to buy ZBEC, and I'm selling my XRP, and you see all the influencers. I open up TikTok. Every influencer is talking about ZBEC, 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 ZBEC. Don't want it when everyone's talking about it. My general rule of thumb is that if they are already talking about the asset, if everyone on YouTube or everybody on TikTok and everybody on Twitter is already talking about it, you are too late. You're too late. Wait till they all get crushed. Wait till they all get flushed out, and then get in. Okay? Wait till they're not talking about it anymore. Okay? Because if this thing pulls back to, I'm not saying it's going to do this, but if it does, it's very possible, to 0.002, no one's going to be talking about ZBEC. No one. Okay? And that is where you want to go in and scoop it up. So ZBEC, I'm waiting for a green dot. Okay? Green dot on the daily, that's what I'm looking for. It's trying to bounce here today. So it's trying to build a base there off of that level right there at 0.042. But if that breaks down, it's going to get ugly. It's going to go down here to 0.003 or something like that. We got hold warped ETH. Okay, I got you. ETH. This one's on, oh, wow. What's this one? Everybody? Yeah, it's way up there right now, my dude. I would probably take profits if it was me. It's had a huge run. I'd be selling mine. Okay, or using a stop loss at 0.000003. What is this thing? Okay, it had a nice move. That's like a 500% move. If you got in down here off this dot, okay, you made 900%. So something up 900%, right? You see this many green candles in a row, you should probably be taking some profits. INJ. Hey guys, just keep getting those requests in the chat, man. I'll try to get to everybody's. I will. Again, you guys can get priority if you hit join on this button and you guys become a member. Okay, that's a new membership that I'm trying to push here, the YouTube Spartan. You guys will get access to, you'll get the priority chart requests on Wednesdays live. Wednesday, we do live chart requests. Monday, we do chart requests from the Discord. Okay, Discord is right over here. You guys can put your chart requests in here for Monday. I always answer all of our members' chart requests over here in the Discord. So just keep that in mind. Monday are for the Discord. Wednesdays are for the live chat. Okay, I like the lives here because it's a little more hands-on. I can take your guys' questions live. But INJ, it looks good over $11. Okay, watching for that green dot there on the daily, but I like the fact that it's bouncing right on that 50 EMA right now. We need a green day tomorrow. We need them to shove the price up tomorrow. Otherwise, we could probably see a dip down into 10. But again, watching for that green dot there on the daily, and the weekly's actually still green here. So again, we're just the trend is up, right? We're trending up. We just need to hold on to, I would say $11 is a good place for a stop loss if you want to set one. After that, I'd be looking to buy back in around 10 probably. What else you guys got? What's my favorite coins that you believe will 10 to 20x? I believe Chirp will probably at least 10x. Riz, I think it's going to 100x. These are two very small cap coins. Like if you're really looking for a coin where you could throw a little bit in and make a lot, these two are my favorite. I think Chainlink will probably do a 5x. I think Chainlink will get somewhere around $70 to $80. CRO will probably do a 4 to 5x. Arrow, I think Arrow could 10x from here. I think that could go to $6. But I mean, my two really low cap coins, my two big Hail Marys. If one of these hits, if one of these goes, does what I think it's gonna do, I'm gonna be fine. Okay, these are two. They're sub $10 million market caps, but if you actually look at their projects, they are both very, very legit. We found both of those off of the Chainlink blog. You guys, I mean, I'm a big advocate of Chainlink, guys. It's my largest position, so that's a full disclosure. I think it's the best project fundamentally to invest into. You can see they're teaming up with JP Morgan and Ondo Finance. So Chainlink Rewards, okay, they dropped a roadmap. So these are all of the projects they're going to be partnering with. And I was just researching every single one of them. I was doing my due diligence, And my two favorite that I found on it were the rivals. That's Riz and Chirp. And they're both underneath right now like an $8 million market cap. So they're tiny. They're little projects that nobody knows about. And if you check out their website, their social media, guys, they're not a meme coin. These aren't meme coins. These are like legit projects under an $8 million market cap. So Riz and Chirp are my two favorite plays right now for a low market cap play. TIA. TIA is just ugly. This thing is stuck at a down. This thing's ugly. I would avoid this one. I would avoid that. That thing looks like a rug pull. It's right back down to the where we opened at, but until this one gets up over the EMAs, right? We don't want to buy things that are down below the EMAs because it's in a downtrend. We want to wait for this big spike, the breakout, and the pullback. But the pullback failed right here. Okay, it failed when it broke down below $6. Okay, and now it's back at a downtrend. So it is back at the beginning price of it, but this thing just lacks buyers. It just absolutely lacks buyers. Okay, I do not like it. I do not like it one bit. Chirp is not on Coinbase. You got to buy that one on the Phantom wallet. You got to buy Chirp on the Phantom wallet. So it's on the Sui network, so you have to buy Sui and then transfer it to the Phantom wallet and then swap for it. I got a video somewhere, but yeah, just go to the Phantom wallet and you got to swap for it. It's on the Sui blockchain. Okay, they have great resources on their website too that you can they'll show you how to buy it and everything like that. It's just like any other, coin you have to buy off the exchange. QNT got a green dot here. This one's trying to build a base here. If you want to set a stop loss on this one, I'd set it right there at 105 if you want to protect your gains from when you were buying down here. But this one's still looking good. Still got a green dot here today. The weekly chart is still pointing straight up. The monthly chart has a green dot here. QNT looks really good. Looks really good. Okay, we should be buying every green dot that we get. If this one pulls back into like these EMAs right here, this is where we want to load up. This was a great place to buy right here. Again, we don't want to buy when we're below the EMAs, guys. We don't want to buy during this time. We want to wait till it breaks up, boom, pulls back, and does the Ripski. Pull back, do the Ripski. Okay? This one's a solid hold. I wouldn't buy it unless it pulled back into the EMAs, though. If you want to set a stop loss on it, protect your gains, set it right there at 104, 105. Hey, can we get the likes up, guys? Can we get the likes up on the video? 300 likes on stream today. I'll give away 300 XRP. 300 XRP, a $660 value. Yours today for 300 likes. May 21st video at the end explains how to get Chirp. Yep, thank you. So that was what, May 21st? So if you guys come over here to the latest tab, I dropped all the live streams over here, so you guys could never miss. If you missed the live stream, you guys could just watch the replay by coming over here or just go into the channel. But it looks like Flower Child's saying the video from the 31st, I think you mean the 3rd or the 21st, would have been right here. Boom. So at the end of this video right here, I show you guys how to buy Riz and how to buy Chirp. And again, those are very low market cap projects that nobody knows about yet that are partnering with Chainlink. Okay. Very speculative, but to be honest, every single crypto is speculative. And how you can make a lot of money in crypto is getting in on projects before, right, they get released on Coinbase, before they get released on Binance and things like that. And those two projects, I mean, I own them, right? So obviously I'm a little biased, but if you guys do the research, if you do your due diligence, you'll see that they're not just some meme coin, some dog with a hat. They're actual technology. They're actually building things. Okay? So, very low market cap. Very low market cap. So, you don't have to go crazy to make a lot of money in those. CRO, I still like this one above 9 cents. It has a red dot here today. What's the weekly saying? The weekly's still green as well. So, I'm still a holder of CRO. I'm watching that 9 cent level. It's still very bullish over 9. We're still up above the EMAs. Again, guys, I think we're hours, if not days, away from a big catalyst. Okay, a big catalyst that's going to cause Ethereum to break out. It come tomorrow. Trump could tweet something tomorrow, and these things just go bananas. I mean, we are just setting up right now. Okay, they're giving it to us on a silver platter right now, and all we got to do is just be patient. We have to have a little bit more patience. Okay, patience, patience, patience. You want this? You got to wait through this. Okay? Choppy, 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 choppy. Okay? Going sideways. Going sideways isn't a bad thing. Okay? This is over. The dip, the bear market's over. Right now, we're building a base. Okay? Don't get impatient. Don't be like these influencers right now. Oh, I'm giving up. I'm selling everything. I'm going to go chase the next shiny object. No, we're not doing that, folks. We're Spartans here. Okay? We're holding the line. You think that the Spartans in 300, when they were facing that army of millions of people, and there was 300 of them, do you think they had doubts? Do you think they had doubts? Yes, they had doubts. They doubted it. They were like, oh God, this could end badly. Okay? The Spartans, folks, this is who we are. Okay? Prepare for glory. It's coming, baby. It's coming. Okay? Fortune rewards the brave, or some corny quote like that. Right? It's not going to reward the guy that's, oh, I'm going to quit. Like, oh. No. You ever seen a statue built of a quitter or of a critic? No, you haven't. It's not possible. Kyle says it's available on the Tangent wallet. Good. I think Riz is available on the Coinbase wallet too. You just have to send Ethereum into the Coinbase wallet. Mario, I see you, my brother. CRM, Salesforce. This one's stuck below the EMA. It looks like a green dot's going to come here shortly on this one. The weekly's down. I seen Jim Cramer talking about this one yesterday. If you're going to play this one, I would just make sure this low, I'm going to say 250. I think you could buy some here at 260. Don't take a full position, but I mean, you could wait for the green dot as well. But if that green dot comes, you have to use that as your stop loss at 254. So if you do get the dot here, just use 254 as a stop loss. I don't like it because it got rejected right here and failed to hold on to the EMAs. I would like to see a more dramatic pullback on this one, but they got pretty good earnings, making about $10 billion a quarter. Wow. Okay, and Jim Cramer on CNBC last night was saying it's undervalued. So, yeah, I mean, the stochastic sitting on the floor, so that looks good as well. SoFi. SoFi is a good stock, too. I still like SoFi above $2 again. Over the last 3 weeks, 3 weeks, we've just been doing nothing, just very choppy. So, like we're swing traders, right, guys? We're not like day traders where we're like, we don't need to track the price day to day. Okay, you can see back here is when SoFi was going sideways. It was just chopping around. Looks very similar to what's going on right now. And then eventually you had that big breakout phase where the volume came in and, right, everyone was talking about it. Everyone was bullish. Boom. There was the top. Okay, I'll show you guys the top here. Fibonacci. Okay, red dots in the red zone is where we need to be taking some off. So I really like SoFi down here. Honestly, it's one of my favorite stocks right now. Up above $12, it looks very good. Okay, and the weekly's still green as well. Again, we're just chopping. Like, this is where your patience get tested right now. It's just a choppy market, right? Up, down, up, down. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that. I want it, you wanted it, but no one wants to sit through this. Okay, so again, 1 to 6 months out. Okay, thinking into the end of the year here. Okay, $12 is a solid place for a stop loss here on SoFi. If that breaks down, I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's possible. Okay, but I think SoFi is a solid project here. TAO. I was looking at this today. I got the alert that it's into the 200 EMA here. Where's that? That was right here. Price crossing the 200 EMA. That's an alert that I have set up here. And you can see it's right into that 200. So one of my favorite places to buy is into that 200-day moving average or close to it, right? So when it's touching it, that's typically where I want to take a trade. And right now it's touching it. So I really like this one here above 350. Okay, I would buy the crap out of this one on the next daily green dot. I'd honestly probably buy it here into the 200, and I would use a stop loss right there at around 350. I like this project. I really do. Okay, it's a pretty new project, but people tend to like it a lot. It's still green here on the weekly. As long as it holds 350, I'm bullish on TAO. If 350 breaks, we could see a retracement back into maybe 280. But again, 350, it looks very, very strong as long as that level can hold. Ondo, guys, we got the golden dot on this one a couple days ago. So I just went over the golden dot. The golden dot is a great place to take a 1 to 6 month swing trade. That was called out over here in our Discord. If you guys are a member of the Discord, you can see we call out these golden dots. Once again, all our trades that we take on this channel are for 1 to 6 months out. Okay, you can see we call these golden dots out over here in the Discord. And I compared this to H-bar back in November. Okay, H-bar is a good example of a golden dot that we got here on crypto. This came right back here in November at 4 cents. It went all the way to 40 cents, a 10x trade in the matter of 30 days. So Ondo's looking really good here. I really like Ondo for a swing trade here. 1 to 6 months out off this signal. If you guys like Ondo, up above 80, it looks nice. Even if it drops down to 70, it's just more of a buying opportunity. So you should be eating Ondo up right now with this signal on the chart if you're using our strategy. I see Doge. Doge and Bitcoin. Good requests. Okay, keep dropping those requests, guys. I got you. I'll probably be on for another 30 minutes or so, and we'll just keep hitting them. Doge, important level is going to be 18 cents there. 18 cents is a real important level. It's got a red weekly. So if 18 breaks, we're probably going to look to pick some up at 15 after that. But I think 18, right around 18 is a good place to be adding here. Solid place to be adding here. We do got a green dot here on the daily. The weekly is red though, so that is something to keep in mind. We have about 4 days left in the week. So if we get some buying action here into the close, right, that dot can fade away. So we're watching the weekly chart this week. Okay, weekly chart's a big one to be watching. 18 cents looks like the level to watch. If 18 cents breaks, we're going to be looking for 15. Okay, 15 to buy Doge. I like it here, though. I like it for a buy here off that green dot. Okay, still making a higher high as of right now. Brett. I'll get to Bitcoin here in a sec. We'll take a look at Bitcoin. Brett also at a real good level here. You can see we bounced right here off of 0.045. So this one looks good above 0.04. That's 4 cents. It's got a red weekly here. So watching that price action into the end of the week. We need a green day tomorrow. Okay, if we get a big, fat, nasty red day tomorrow, we're just going to have to sit on our hands for a bit and wait for a bottom here. So tomorrow's going to be an interesting day, folks. We'll be live again on Friday. Going over our watch list. Every Friday, we cover all of the stocks that I'm holding and all of the stocks that we're looking to take positions on the following week. Every single Friday, that video drops. If you guys missed this week's, you guys can go watch the replay. It's on the channel. Just go scroll through those videos a little bit. But 0.045 is a big level. It's still got a green dot, but if 0.045 breaks, you're going to see a red dot pop up. And it's going to be interesting, folks. This is like holding the line right here. You know what I'm saying? We're holding the freaking line at the moment. So 4 cents is where I'd look to pick this one up again. And if that breaks, it's probably come down here to 0.02. But I don't know what this project does. It does not look strong here if it breaks down below 0.045. I'd put a stop loss there if I was in this trade. Okay, that stop loss will probably get hit if we don't get some buyers here tomorrow. So watching for a red dot on that one. Again, the weekly chart's going to be the tell here over the next couple of weeks. I think the weekly dots will be the ones that are going to send us higher. See, this weekly one came on Chainlink right there around 12. It went up to 17. We pulled back for 4 weeks, so we've had about a 4-week pullback now. We're due for that dot. Again, as long as the wave is down here on these smaller time frames, these larger time frames like the weekly, this is where we want to be selling up here. Okay, this is sell territory. This is sell territory. This is sell territory. Down here, we should be looking to load our bags, looking for positions, looking for places to add. Okay. So up above 13, I still like Link as well. What else we got here? Oh, someone requested Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Breaking down below 105. I think they're going to probably try to liquidate that James Lynn guy again. Guy's a moron. I'm sorry. If you guys are following him, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Here we go. We got new dots coming in now. So we're probably gonna get a flood of red dots here. And you can see these things coming in real time here, guys. So we got Uni, we got Doge, we got Whip, we got Hype, we got ADA, Cardano, VeChain. Okay, but again, if we get some green going into tomorrow, now we got 24 hours for these candles to close. So if you guys want to set stop losses off of these red dots, look at the previous low, okay? If you want to set a stop loss at 0.023, I would not be using a stop loss here at these levels. I could care less if it goes down or up. All I know is that we're in a consolidation phase over here on this chart. We're up and down, up and down. It's very easy for the market makers to liquidate people in these kinds of markets because there is not any liquidity. There's no volume. There's no money coming in or money going out. That's why it's very easy for them to liquidate people's stop losses. That's why someone like James Nguyen using 40x leverage up here is a moron. You don't want to use that kind of leverage in illiquid times, okay? And you can see Bitcoin is still red, but we are building a base right here. I've been saying 102 on Bitcoin is the level we want to hold. Okay, that's on a 4-hour chart. We're still up above the trend lines, up above the EMAs. Okay, as long as Bitcoin can hold on to 102, I'm looking at a 4-hour chart here. I still really like it. I still really like Bitcoin at these levels. I wouldn't be taking a 40x leverage trade up here, but I definitely would be having a stop loss at 102 up here. So Bitcoin, you just want to see that next green dot here on the daily. That will feed the weekly. The weekly is still green. We need some volume. Like I said at the beginning, we need a catalyst, guys. We need a catalyst that's going to send us higher. BBAI from Daniel. Don't spam the chat, guys. I'll mute you. Don't spam the chat. BBAI. This one looks good. Okay, I like this one into the EMAs here. AI is heating up. I like BBAI as long as it can hold on to $3. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours bouncing right on that EMA there. Yeah, BBAI looks solid. It's even got a monthly dot here. So I really like this one above $3. I don't see that one going lower than 3 here. Solid play there. Bonk. Drinking my burn. All right, you're in a timeout there, buddy. You're in a timeout. So we're drinking Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi, WFIE. Tonight. This one looks fine above 5. So again, today is going to be a big day, guys. Big day today. Big day going into tomorrow. We got some red dots here on the daily. Are these lows going to hold? Right? These lows, we're putting in a double bottom here. Okay. If you guys don't know what a double bottom is, let's Google it. Okay, let's Google what a double bottom is. Let's go over here to images. Okay, you guys see the double bottom pattern? This is what's playing out right here on a lot of these names. Let's open this one in a new tab here. See that double bottom? We dip, we hit it, we bounce up, we pull back, we hit it again. That low, that's called the neckline, the top of it right there. And then we break out and go to the next level. So today is how we are testing this. You see this? This is the neckline that I was talking about. Okay, so bottom, pump up, bottom. Okay, we need to hold these lows. Okay, we need to hold these lows across the board. Okay, Chainlink's got a double bottom going on. AERO has got a double bottom going on. ARB, not quite a double bottom. It's actually bouncing at a higher level. Okay, CRO, not even close to a double bottom. So a lot of these names, a lot of these altcoins are putting in a double bottom pattern. And again, if I go back here, you could see, let's see what Google says about a double bottom. The double bottom pattern is a chart pattern used in technical analysis to identify potential trend reversals in the market. Here's a breakdown of what the double bottom is and how to interpret it. Okay, I'll let you guys go Google this and you guys can look at it. But I always find it helpful to go to the images tab, right, and then pull up one of these images. Okay, and you can compare it to your chart. That one's a little small. Where were we at here? Here's another one. Okay, double bottom pattern. Okay, we bottom, we go up, we come back, we touch again, and then we blast off. So that is what's currently playing out on the daily charts right now. And if these red dots if we end up breaking those lows, you're gonna see a broader sell-off. That's just the reality of it. But yeah, what was that name we were looking at? That Wi-Fi? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. WFI. So as long as that one holds on to 5,000, it's fine. Yes, it has a red dot, but has the market structure, has the structure broken? Has that low broken? No, it hasn't. Yes, we have a red dot. That means this is a potential move to the downside. Potential. Doesn't mean automatic going down. It's like, hey, pay attention to what the levels are now, okay? XLM has a red dot, so let's pay attention here. Where's the previous low? Okay, you could argue that it's right here at 26, but I'd be using this one right here at 25. 25 cents is the level I'd be using. If you want to set a stop loss, feel free. But I don't feel comfortable setting stop losses in illiquid times, in times where there is no volume coming in. The volume is non-existent right now, okay? This is where they're trying to liquidate everybody. Look at the volume. There's nobody coming in here. Okay, so that means it's really easy for the market makers to shove the price down and suck it right back up. Okay, we're going to get that volatility here soon. I can feel it in my bones, guys. There's going to be some kind of announcement, some kind of catalyst. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know. I don't. But I got a feeling it's going to be something, and it's going to be something big, and that's what's going to take us to the next level. And again, countries are adopting this, institutions are buying this. So, guys, crypto's not going anywhere. It's just a matter of playing it smart, not getting liquidated in a little consolidation phase. Okay, if you want this, you got to sit through this. It's just the way it goes, my friends. It's just the way it goes. I don't make the rules. Covered QNT, SUI, and XRP. You'll have to watch the replay, my man. What else we got? I think old boy wanted to look at OP. OP wanted to look at OP. Okay, this one has a bottom right there at around 0.54, but it's pretty weak. It has failed to get back up over those EMAs. Okay, names that are showing strength have broken out over those EMAs, and they're holding it. Like CRO, it's holding on to its EMAs. Okay, ARB, not quite holding on. Okay, AREO, not quite holding on. Chainlink, not quite holding on, but they are holding these lows from back here in May. So CRO looks really strong still, guys. Again, I know we got some red dots, but the red dots don't mean anything. Okay, all that means is, hey, let's watch the previous low. Okay, let's see if that level holds. If that level breaks, where are we going to buy more? Okay, if 9 cents breaks, I'll probably look to buy more at 8. If 8 cents breaks, I'll probably look to buy more at 7. Okay, rinse and repeat. Not panicking, not weak hands. Okay, not panic selling every red day like the majority of retail. Every day we go down 2%. I got people in my comments going, oh my God, you said it was going up and it went down. Okay, we're 1 to 6 months out, guys. Talk to me at the end of the year and tell me if I'm wrong. I will shake your hand and admit I'm wrong if we are not near or at all-time highs on all these names, or on the majority of these names, by the end of summer or the end of the year. Okay, somewhere between August and November is where I think the top will be. Okay, in previous cycles, it's been November. November is a really good month because during the holidays, you're around your family and friends, right? Everyone's bragging and everyone's telling everybody how great they are and how all their family should just go quit their jobs and buy crypto, right? Their exit liquidity. Okay, November is always a very, very interesting time for market tops. March as well. March is Q1. Back here was November. Top of the last real bull run in 2021 was November. CRO hit $1. I bought CRO at 2 cents back in this bull run. I had staked it. I was brand new to crypto. I staked it for 6 months. It went from 2 cents up to $1, and I couldn't sell because it was locked in a staking pool. That's why I never stake for longer than 14 days. Yeah, I watched something go up 2,000%. I put in $4 grand, watched it go to 80, and then I think I ended up selling it like 30 or something like that. Yeah, it was painful. Yeah, QNT, guys, we covered that. We covered QNT. It's still a solid hold. QNT still very strong in an uptrend. I'd be holding that. I'd be buying every pullback into the EMA from here on out. But right now, I'd just be holding this. Okay, if you turn on the auto fib, we're nowhere near the red line. So up here is where you want to take some off at 160, and we're nowhere near it. That one's got a lot of room to go. Okay, that's a solid hold. You have the golden cross right here. The golden cross is when the 50 crosses the 200. Another thing you guys can Google over here and look up. Okay, look up golden cross. This is your homework if you guys are new. Look up the golden cross. Look up a double bottom, and look up a bull flag. Okay, we've talked on all three of those today. Golden cross, double bottom, and the bull flag. Okay, Ethereum is the one with the bull flag here. Okay, this is a bull. This is the biggest bull flag I've honestly ever seen in my life. I mean, it's just stupid. It's stupid how big of a bull flag this is. Like, it's just, they're just dangling the carrot right in front of our faces. They're like, hey, look at this. Okay, look at this. Look what we're about to do. Okay, I'm telling you guys, when Ethereum breaks 2,800, all these altcoins are going to fly. We'll be wrong on Ethereum if we break 2,200. 2,200 is the true support. That is the support underneath the EMAs here. But we're either going to break 22 or we're going to break up over 28. And if I'm a bet man, I'm going to say we're going to bet over, or we're going to break over 2,800. Avave. Avave is very strong too. This is like QNT. Okay, we can turn that auto fib on. We can see we're very far away from the red zone here. Again, you got the golden cross here. Beautiful golden cross. You had the green dot there yesterday. This is a strong hold. We'd be looking to buy any pullbacks into these EMAs. I'd want to buy this one right here at 220 or 200. It's a little too far off the EMA for a buy, but I would be holding this one strong. I would be holding strong right here. What else we got? Bitcoin dominance. Good chart, man. Good request. Bitcoin dominance. What's that doing? Okay, I think right up here was the top of Bitcoin dominance, right there at 65.5. Okay, we sold off. We're failing to make a new high. So this thing is stuck in a downtrend now. You can see it right there. Boom. Dot is still red. What is the weekly saying? The weekly's red. So as soon as this thing cracks, once we do this, it happens very fast, guys. Like it's like that almost. Look at that. Monthly's red too. So if you guys don't know, when the Bitcoin dominance chart goes down, this isn't the Bitcoin chart, this is Bitcoin dominance. This represents how much money in the market, in the crypto market, is invested in Bitcoin. So it's at 64% right now. That means all of the money invested in crypto right now, out of the $3 trillion or whatever it is in the market, 64% of that $3 trillion is invested into Bitcoin. Okay, when people sell their Bitcoin, when people start selling their Bitcoin, which you could see it started happening here, they buy things like Ethereum and altcoins. That's what they call altcoin season. Okay, so an indication. Okay, you can see what it did back here in November. Remember altcoins were flying back in November. Okay, remember I pointed out H bar there. H bar in November. What did it do? It went up 10x. H bar went from 4 cents to 40. When was that? That was in November. It was going up, 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 up. What was Bitcoin dominance doing? Okay, it was going down, 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 down. Why was it going down? Because people were selling Bitcoin to buy altcoins. So when this goes down, altcoins go up. When this goes up, altcoins go down. And altcoins have been going down since January. Okay, because money has been flowing into Bitcoin. But as soon as people, and BlackRock's already selling their Bitcoin, it's already confirmed, they have been selling Bitcoin and buying Ethereum. Okay? So this is looking bearish to me. Unless it could break back out over 65, I'm bearish on BTC, which is really good for alts. And then you said the ETH to BTC chart. So this, again, putting in a bull flag here. You got the pole, you got the flag, okay? Breaking over that level, okay? I'm telling you. The thing to be watching for altcoin season, for altcoins to make their next move up is Ethereum breaking 2,800. Okay, I got time for a couple more, folks. A couple more here today. I see one for Algorand from Seth. What's going on, my brother? Couple more requests, guys, and I'm going to sign off. Ugh. Algorand failed to hold on to its EMAs there, but yeah, Algorand's tough, man. I thought Algorand was going to break out right in this area, but it failed. So we're testing again, putting in that double bottom right now, right here at looks like 19 cents. It doesn't have a red dot yet, so that's good. Got that going for you. Again, I watch for the weekly, that weekly signal. Okay, we need that thing to hold on to 19. We need it to hold on to 19. I think they could wick it down to 18 and suck it right back up. They're going to have a hard time, I think, pushing that one below 18. You're welcome, James. Thank you for tuning in, brother. I appreciate you guys popping on here. Glad to share this information, guys. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Honestly, I just do this for the community, guys. This isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about our entire community working together. I learned stuff from you guys. You guys learned stuff from me. We all work together in collaboration. I might be leading the charge, but again, folks, this community is what keeps me going, and I know probably a lot of you going, because it sucks to win by yourself, but when you're winning with other people, right? When you're in this thing together, it feels a lot better. Okay, and that's why I created this community, is so people don't keep falling for the same traps that are set for retail investors over and over and over again. So, yeah. Again, I appreciate all you guys. Cake looks good here above $2, $2.10. Okay, it's a buy here, in my opinion. Very choppy coin, though. I think this is Pancake Swap's. Yeah, it's Pancake Swap's native token. So I like that one. It's up above the EMAs. Again, the names that are up above the EMAs are showing strength. So stop loss for me on this one would be like 210. How do you say this one? Is this PP? PP. Looks very weak. Looks like a meme coin. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. If you do touch it, I would make sure to use a stop loss right there, but that's a 50% drop. So I don't mess with meme coins, guys. I like to buy good quality projects that have proven themselves over time. Am I ready to buy crypto again if it dips? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I got my targets. I got my targets to buy. If Chainlink drops back down to 10 again, I'm going to buy more. I'm going to buy more Chainlink at 10. I don't know that it's going to do that, but again, I can't predict the future. But I don't see that thing going below $10. I don't see Chainlink going below 10. And again, we're still green here on the daily. The weekly is red. The monthly is red. So realistically, I just want to see a weekly green dot or a monthly green dot, and I would consider adding again. Again, my bags are pretty full on Link. I'd probably be looking to buy some of these other projects. Honestly, I want to get more Riz. I think Riz is easily a $100 million market cap. Easily a $100 million market cap coin. Like, after this, if you guys don't know what Riz is, just go look it up. Do some due diligence on it. This thing is a $4 million market cap right now. It's stupid. It's so stupid how... yeah, if I would buy Riz right now. Look at this stochastic. It's sitting on the floor. I might even log off after this and buy more, because it's just stupid how undervalued. Like, this is a brand new project, and nobody knows about it yet. 0 people. And the only reason I know about it is because Chainlink is partnering with them. Okay? Chainlink is partnering with Riz. Okay? We go to our pinned messages over here in the crypto chat. You guys can pull up this blog. Okay? This is straight from Chainlink's website. This is not me just blowing smoke up people's rear ends. Okay? This is coming from Chainlink. Okay? They are partnering with these projects. Okay? Riz is right here. This is how I found this project. This wasn't a tweet off of some influencer off of Twitter, because they said it's going to no, this is a real project. This is just as real as Chainlink, just as real as Avalanche, just as real as Ethereum, and it's at a $5 million market cap. You don't see that come around very often. Okay, and you don't see partnerships like this. Okay, with Chainlink, probably, in my opinion, is the best, the most solid fundamental project that you could invest into in crypto is Chainlink. Okay, the whole entire ecosystem is built on Chainlink. Okay, crypto needs their technology. Okay, and if they're partnering with a project, hey, I'm all for it. I'm all up for it. And that's the only reason I found this thing. And I believe I called this out right here, somewhere in this area, somewhere at 0.02. Okay, that video's in the Discord as well. I don't know if we pumped it up or if someone else did. But, I mean, this thing is, it's literally about to explode. It literally looks like it's about ready to explode. So if you want a really small cap, a really small market cap project that has a very good chance of producing some really nice gains, if that goes to a $50 million market cap, which is still tiny, that's a 10x. Yep. June, I'm still bullish on summer, guys. Nothing has changed for me. Nothing has changed for me. Okay? Again, I don't know why people freak out about 2 or 3% dips. Again, look at Ethereum's chart here. Ethereum's chart is up and to the right here. Unless Ethereum breaks 2,200, breaks down below that and closes, I'll flip my stance. That's the only way I flip my stance on altcoin season. Not happening from June up until the end of summer to the end of the year is if Ethereum breaks down below 2,200. That is the red flag that I would have to be waving. I would have to wave the white flag there and say I surrender if Ethereum breaks 2,200. Until that happens, I'm still fully bullish into summer, folks. I'm still fully bullish. Okay, right now we're in a frustrating consolidation pattern. We're literally in a bull flag. I showed you guys what a bull flag is here at the beginning of the video. We're going sideways. We're not moving. Okay, we're not going down. We're not going up. We're just going sideways. Look how far we went sideways over here on Ethereum from August to November. Okay, that was like 2 months of going sideways. And then we rocket shipped. Okay, realistically, we weren't going anywhere, right? If you zoom out of the chart, we were stuck in this range right here. Okay, stuck in that range. Okay, and then what happened? We broke the top of the flag there, broke the neckline, and we ripped. That's what needs to happen. We need to break 2,800 on ETH. Yeah, Algorand doesn't look so hot, guys. It's ugly here. The chart is very ugly. See how we're testing? I mean, we're sitting right on the low. So I think 18 cents is a good place to buy this, or 19 cents is a good place to buy this one if you're in it. But if we lose this low right here, which we're literally sitting right on it right now, I mean, it's at 19.1. So the bulls really got to step in here tomorrow. If that breaks down, okay, if 19 breaks down, the next place I'd be looking to buy Algorand is down here at 15 cents. Okay, that low right there, 15 cents. So 19 and 15 are my buy targets. If you're not in algo, I think you get some here. Okay, I think this is a good spot to buy some because we're putting in a double bottom. If this double bottom is going to happen, you're going to see price push up tomorrow or the next day. DAGB. That a stock? Oh, crypto stock. Oh, blockchain. Looks good. Got a green dot there as well. Looks good. I like this one above $6. $6, that one looks good. It looks like you're going to get a golden cross here. This is a solid buy here. I don't know what this is. Looks like a British stock or something. I don't know what flag that is. Might be England. Is it British or England? Got a green monthly as well. This one looks good. DAGB. Yeah. LSE, that's London, right? I don't know. London. I think that's London. Yeah, I don't care if Riz dips. If Riz dips, I want to buy more. If Riz dips, I want to buy more. But, I mean, it's just freaking setting up here, dude. It's literally just setting up. If it dips, it'll probably go down here back to the average around 0.03 to 0.035. But right now, I just have mine staked on their website. You can actually stake it. A lot of you guys have it staked who bought it with us over here on their website, Stake Riz. They're paying 20% right now. So I literally just have this in my wallet right now, and it's earning me more. Okay? And I don't plan on selling this till it hits like $100 million market cap, because if you do your due diligence, I mean, you'll see it's a real project. It's not some phony project. Chainlink doesn't partner with just anybody. And again, you can make a lot of money in crypto when you get in projects very early. So, I mean, this looks very good right now. I honestly want to add more to this here. Okay, because we've just sideways for the last couple days. Okay, and I think Riz is just as good of a bet as anything. The only thing about Riz is it's a low market cap. Like, it's tiny. It's $5 million market cap. Okay, Link is a $10 billion market cap. So it's 3,000 times bigger than Riz. If Riz ever hits Chainlink's market cap, and you have 1 million coins, you would make like $30 million or something stupid like that. If it catches the size of Link in market cap. I mean, it's already dipped. It went all the way up to 6. And then it dipped all the way down here to 4. So it's at about a 30% retracement right now, which is pretty good. That's on you, man. If you want to wait for the green dot, I like the fact that the stochastics down here again. This is a long-term play. This isn't like I'm buying it for tomorrow's price. I do think the market cap of this coin is going to rise over the next 1 to 6 months, meaning the price is going to go up. And that's why I'm buying it, right? I'm not buying it for tomorrow's price. If it dips down here to 3, I will just end up buying more. But I may add to my Riz bag here after the stream. All right, guys, couple more here. We just covered DAGB, my man. We just covered that. I don't own Ondo, but that looks good today too. Ondo had the golden dot here today, showing up right here, or had it a couple days ago right there. So what that's telling you is that there's a good chance 80 cents is the bottom. Okay, I don't think this one's ever going to break down below 70 cents again, or 65 cents, whatever that low was there. I don't ever see Ondo going below that. It's building a very strong base here. Okay, and that golden dot is a great 1 to 6 month signal for you. ZNBC. You mean ZBCN? I've been telling you guys to sell this one. I want to buy this one down here at 0.03. I would have loved to sell it up here. Okay, up here at 7. I would have even been selling some right here, but I want to see this one come back into the averages. So what I'm waiting on for ZBCN is a green dot. It bounced pretty nicely off that 0.004 level. So you got to see if that holds. If you're in it, I would use a stop loss at that. And then if it dips, obviously back down here to 0.02 or 0.03, those would be my buy targets because, again, we want to buy into the mean. We want to buy into the average. We want to buy stuff when we're at a fair price, right? We want to buy things that are on an uptrend, not a downtrend. How do we know when it's up in an uptrend? It's up above the EMAs, okay? This was a perfect buying spot right here back in May. We broke up over the EMAs. We pulled back. We did the Ripski. Okay, we don't want to buy things that are way off of the mean. Okay, because this is delusion, right? Everyone on TikTok, everyone on Twitter, everybody and their mother is shouting from the mountain, ZBCN, ZBCN, ZBCN. Okay, all the influencers are telling you to buy it because it's going to go to 100 million by the end of the year, right? Realistically, that's when we want to sell. When we get that separation off of the mean, that's when the news is really good. That's when everyone's hyped up. That's when everyone's having a good time. That's when everyone's jumping for joy, right? They're telling everybody how great they are. That's delusion, okay? Retracements always happen. They always come. So let's wait for that thing to reset back into the mean. Mohammed, I just covered one of yours, my friend. Argo, are you talking about the stock here or the crypto or what are you talking about here? ARGO. Looks good. It's got a red dot up here though, so I'd sell this one. It's a penny stock. So I'd sell that one up there at 80 cents. Okay, it's got a red dot there. Based on our indicator, we'd be selling that one. Bonk, B-O-N-K. Bonk attempting double bottom here as well. So triple bottom, actually. It's bottoming here, and touching right here. So 0.015 is a big level for it. Watch for the next green dot on the daily. I think that will be your confirmation. Weekly's looking pretty ugly. We really need to save these levels here, folks. We're dancing right on some major support levels right now. So again, if this sells off down to here, folks, I know that there's a bunch of buyers looking to buy down here. So you could see that. That's where the buyer stepped in down here. How do we know that? Because that's when price stopped going down and it started trending up. You see the double bottom right here? The double bottom was right here from March to April. Again, if you guys don't know what a double bottom is, we went over it. Look it up or watch the replay. What do? We bottom, we go up, we come back down, we bottom again, and we go up. We're doing the same thing, but now at a higher level, okay? We're doing it right here, okay? We're bottoming, we're bouncing, we're coming back, we're retesting. 0.0005 is a big level for bonk. Big level. You want that to hold. Okay, you could even set a stop loss there if you want. When to sell MU stock. So I have a couple different sell targets when I look at stocks and crypto. So I'll use the Fibonacci. So the Fibonacci is also included in our trading indicator. Again, if you guys do not have the trading indicator, you can come over here to the trading indicator tab, click on this link right here, and this will load up all these indicators into your TradingView account. Your screen will look exactly like my screen. Another great example of a golden dot right back here in April on MU at 64, went all the way up to 102. Beautiful trade there. But you'll also get access to this auto fib. So I like to sell a red dot inside of the red zone. So the red zone is up here on the fib. See, a red dot came right there. You also had some red dots right in here. That's typically where I like to sell. And also another good sell indication is the stochastic RSI, that white dotted line, touching this white dotted line on the monthly. So you see the stochastic all the way down here. Okay. The stochastic RSI is the light blue line on this indicator. Boom. Okay. Sitting at 20 right now. So where we want to look to sell is when this thing comes up here and touches that white dotted line there on the monthly chart. Those are my two places where I like to sell. Okay, right there it happened in March. You can see the price was right here around 120. It went up to 160. Again, our goal is to never time the exact top. We just want to get out near it, right? We want to sell into the greed. Okay, sell somewhere near the top. Don't want to go for the exact top. We want to sell somewhere into it. So again, if you were buying MU back here in January when we got these monthly dots, that was at 50. It went all the way up there to 160. That was a 200% move, okay, if you held from here to here. So you're getting the same signal here right now as well on MU. So those are my two selling strategies. Triple bottom is bullish, yeah, as long as it holds. If it breaks, though, that's not bullish. That means you're probably going to get some panic selling. TAI we covered, my friend. You'll have to watch the replay here. Cardano is red to start the month. Again, double bottom here. So we're testing these lows from May right now. And up above 65, 64, I still like Cardano. If that breaks, we need to be looking to buy it again down here around 50. But again, double bottom being attempted right now. Yes, we got a red dot, but we got a green candle. Again, we got 24 hours now, guys. 24 hours till new daily candles. So if price pushes up, and we get back over 70 tomorrow, that red dot is going to go bye-bye. It's not going to be there anymore, okay? A dot is only confirmed when the candle closes. So nothing to worry about. We got to see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's going to be a big day, folks. Tomorrow's going to be a big day in the markets here. Yeah, you do need a TradingView account to use the indicator. If you guys want to start your TradingView account, that is just the website that we use to chart. tradingview.com. You can come over here. I have the links to everything that I use over here in the Discord. You could start your Coinbase account right here. I use that to buy crypto. I use Robinhood to buy stocks, and I use TradingView to chart. These are my affiliate links, so if you guys want to use my affiliate links, great. If not, feel free not to. It just does go and support the channel. So I got all the links to everything I use right here in the Trading Apps tab of the Discord. Again, the Discord is free to join. You can click that link from Nightbot right there inside of the chat, overkillinvestingclub.com. We do have a membership over here that'll get you access to more features in the Discord, but I do have a free trading course. I don't charge you guys for a course or anything like that. I always want to give away information for free. If you guys want to use the indicator and become a member, that's on you, but there's a lot of free game that gets put out over here inside the Discord, so you guys can check that out by going to overkillinvestingclub.com. All right, I got a couple more in me, guys. A couple more requests in me here, and then I'm going to sign off and go spend some time with my wife because I love her so much. CoreWeave. I think Nvda has a really big investment in these guys. This thing's going parabolic right now, man. This is where people, I mean, I don't know. It is just going straight up, dude. It's going straight up. But it's way off the 90 MA right now. So if it's me, dude, I'm taking profits up here. I'm taking profits up here on CoreWeave. QQQ. QQQ is still very bullish here. I like QQQ because it has a monthly green dot here. I think tech's going to go up here for the next 1 to 6 months. CFLT. CFLT is breaking out over the 50 line there. Monthly chart looks pretty good. Monthly chart looks pretty good on this one. I like it as long as it can hold on to that $21 level. But it is breaking out over the 50 here after it's been rejected. Boom, it's popping up over that 50. Okay, you're muted now, buddy. I could see it, guys. You guys don't have to put a million messages. If you guys want priority to these streams, I've said it a million times. Okay, if I'm skipping over your chart, okay, come get priority access. You guys get priority access by coming over here to the stream. Click that join button right there. Okay, I'll answer all your chart requests if you're a member on YouTube over here. Okay, just click that button. Click that button, sign up. You'll get priority requests. Okay, there's a lot of requests we're trying to get to here. So if you want priority, become a member. BBAI. Okay, still looks good. I still like this one over 3. That's still a solid hold. That one has a monthly as well. Monthly dot on there as well. Would I sell XRP? No, I would not. I would not sell XRP here. I still like it above $2. Okay, I want to see what it does here. I'd set a stop loss at $2 is what I would do. Okay, and see how it reacts at this level. But it is still in a nice trend here. We're still up above the EMAs. But if we lose $2, won't look too pretty. Again, I'd hang on to any crypto right now, guys. The only chart I'm really watching is Ethereum. Okay, like I said, if we break down below 2,200, we're gonna go into a long bear market. It's gonna be just as ugly as this was. But I'm 90% sure, folks, we are going to go up into the end of the year. Okay, and to confirm that, we need to break this high right here on Ethereum. When Ethereum breaks 2,800, that's when we're going to move. Until then, we're just going sideways. We covered TAI. You're going to have to watch the replay, my friend. Is Circle live now? I don't see that ticker yet. Is Circle's IPO live? Yeah. H-bar, this will be the last one tonight, guys. Last one for the night, H-bar. It's trying to bounce here off 16. So 16 is a huge level. That's where we bounced right here. The dot is still green here on the daily. So like I said, we need a big fat green day tomorrow, folks. We need to shove this price up tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably going to be one of the biggest days in a while. I would use this monthly support right here as a stop loss. I'd set a stop loss at H-bar at $15. That's this low from right over here. I'm sorry, 15 cents. As long as we're up above 15, I still like H-bar. I'm still bullish on H-bar. Again, a signal to pay attention to would be the weekly here. It's going IPO tomorrow. Circle's IPO is going live tomorrow, guys. That's good news. Thank you, my friend. I'll take one more here. mRNA. Moderna. Moderna's butt ugly, dude. Oh, my God. This was the COVID stock of the year back in 2021. They were making a shit ton of money off poisoning all of us, but this one looks okay if you want to go long on it off the monthly there. Doesn't look bad. Healthcare stock here. I mean, it looks really bad, but if you believe in the company and what they do, it looks pretty good to me. I mean, the last time we got a green dot on this was right here at 80. It went all the way up to 170. So I don't like the pharmaceuticals. They make $108 million a year or a quarter. Jesus, 1.5 billion. Why are they not making any money now? That's weird. That's weird. Okay, they dropped from making $2 billion all the way down to making $108 million. Very weird. Something weird's going on with them, but their stock has been annihilated. So it all depends on if you believe in this right now. I mean, yeah, from 500 down to 20 is a pretty big loss, but if they bounce back, that could do very well. WOZX. Looks like a crypto. Haven't heard of this one. Ugly, man. This would be more of a fundamental play than anything. Okay. Chart's going down and to the right. No volume, no nothing. Okay, very, very... I mean, it's kind of breaking up above the 50 here, but there's just no volume in it. I'd rather buy projects like H-bar, Chainlink, things that actually have some utility. But if you want to invest in this, if you know something that I don't, if they have a good backing or if they have good technology, that'd be a fundamental investment. It wouldn't be a technical investment. We can't buy things that are going down and to the right like this as traders. We want to buy things that are in an uptrend, right? Like look at Bitcoin's chart. Okay, BTC up and to the right here. Up and to the right. Okay, we know we're in an uptrend when we're up above the EMAs on the daily. We know we're in a downtrend when we're getting rejected here on the daily. Okay, we're in an uptrend when things are pointing up. Again, Ethereum, uptrend. Okay, uptrend. We're up above the EMAs. We're not down below them. We broke out of the downtrend right here. Boom. So, thing to watch, guys, is that 2,800 break. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. We need some green tomorrow to save some of these levels to complete these double bottoms. Again, I'm still fully bullish as long as Ethereum can hold on to 2,200. That'll be my red flag. I will surrender my stance if Ethereum breaks down below 2,200 here in the next couple of weeks. And I am, like I said, 80 to 90% sure it's not going to happen, but the markets can shock you sometimes. So we need Ethereum to break out over 2,800. Okay, when that happens, altcoins will soar. We need a catalyst. We need a Trump tweet. We need something to happen to get that catalyst to send us higher. I don't know what it's going to be, but I got a feeling it could happen any hour, any minute, any day, right here, right now. And that's it for today. Yeah, rate cuts, more ETF approvals, good catalysts. Yeah, exactly, my friend. We need some good positive news, something that's going to send us higher. Last time it was Trump getting elected. This time it could be the whole financial system switching over. It could be Trump making no capital gains tax on crypto. That would be huge. That would be the best thing, I think. And he has said that he's going to do that. So like I said, I think it could be any hour, any minute, any day. All we need is a tweet. All we need is a news. And you're going to see these names. I mean, when it happens, they're going to be up like 20, 30, 40%. So that level right there breaking is going to be huge for Ethereum. But that's it for today, folks. I got one more actually here for Sol. Let's look at Solana. What is Sol doing? Sol's holding on to that 150 level, man. 150 holding on like a champ. Watch for that green dot here. Okay, if we break 150, we're going to come test this low right here at 140. But 150, again, if we get a green day tomorrow, we can get back up over 160. That is going to be what we want to see. So watch 150 tomorrow. If that breaks, expect it to come down here to 140. If 140 breaks, I mean, you got support all the way down here at $95. But we're still in an uptrend, right? Making a higher high. Or, I'm sorry, a higher low. A higher low is when we jump up, pull back. This was a great entry right here at 140. We called that one out. Went up to 190, pulled back, did a little dance. Now it's pulling back, bouncing at a higher level. So a higher low is when we bounce, and then we bounce again at a higher level. They call that a higher low. So green dot on Solana would be fantastic tomorrow or on Friday. We will see you guys on Friday for the watch list. We'll be going over all my holdings along with all the stocks and cryptocurrencies we will be looking to buy next week. That will be dropping inside the Discord. Again, thank you guys for tuning in today. If you guys need me, hit me up over inside the Discord. My email is right here at the top, or I'm sorry, at the bottom of the server rules. Overkill at overkillinvesting.club. One more thing, guys, please, please, please. I will never DM you or send you a friend request first. So anyone adding you on Discord or any social media platform, if they're adding you as a friend, it is not me. I do not add people on social media. I'll add you back if you add me, but I will never go out of my way to send you a friend request first. There's a lot of people impersonating me right now. So please, please, please beware scammers. Do not accept any friend requests or DM from anyone named Overkill. Okay, I had a little typo there, so I got to fix that. But don't accept any DMs. Don't accept any friend requests from nobody named Overkill, because it is not me. Okay, I will add you back. I'll DM you back, but you have to DM me first. So with that being said, guys, God bless you. I will see you in the next one. Peace.